Man, nobody really tells you what that first week of basic training feels like. From the bus ride to all the yelling to the staring up at the ceiling night one, like, what have I done? It's good, y'all. It's CPL Carter back with another video in this series of basic training, week by week explained. So the first one was reception, which is the first week, and sometimes be 3 weeks of Army boot camp where you get assigned uniforms, get shaved, bald, all that stuff. Now, this one is going to be that first week of actual basic training. It starts now. Day one, pickup day. It's called pickup day because your drill sergeants, right, literally pick you up from the reception drill sergeants. Well, not physically. They don't put hands on you. But they do pull up in buses and vans and pick y'all up from the reception drills. So if you watch my video on reception, you know that yes, there are drill sergeants at reception, but no, these aren't your drills. Like, they aren't the ones that's going to teach you to be a soldier. The reception ones just teach you how to stay awake after getting 4 hours of sleep last night. So anyways, that pickup day, they pull up, and like I described in the Shark Attack video, drill sergeants are looking at y'all like a piece of meat, right? Like genuinely swarming around y'all like, yeah, we got some fresh meat. They tell y'all to hop on the white prison buses with all your duffel bags. They got your clothes, gear, all that. On the bus, they tell you to put your heads down into those bags so you can't see where they're taking you. I still don't know why. I guess it's so you don't start planning routes of escape. But why would you want to escape from this? Looks like paradise, right? So anyways, you're on the bus, get driven from reception to your basic training barracks, also known as bays. You'll pull up and you'll typically hear the chaos outside of the bus. Like, you'll hear the drills starting to yell and blow their little the little sirens on the megaphones prior to the bus even coming to a complete stop. So the bus stops, doors opens, a drill will walk on the bus, say, everybody heads up. They'll say some little bit about what's about to happen, and then they'll say, yeah, 20 seconds, get off my bus, go. Everybody starts grabbing all their bags, trying to rush off. And once you hop out the bus, it starts the first 100 yards. It's the first real physical event of basic training. Well, besides the getting smoked with push-ups that's been going on. So during the first 100 yards, y'all gonna do a lot of running around. Y'all move some supplies like ammo cans, MRE cases, and rubber weapons. Y'all move these as a group. So you and your platoon will be responsible for moving this equipment like some certain distance. The drill sergeant's gonna be yelling like crazy during this time, so that's just a little extra motivation to get it done quickly. Y'all also gonna carry around some dummies, some other physically demanding stuff until the drills are done, until they're done laughing at you, I guess. It's a little different from when I went to basic. Basically, if you went to basic training anytime before 2022 or 2021, whenever they stopped, they had something called the Shark Attack, which was the same day one, but it was a lot more chaotic. I did a whole video on it, but long story short, it was the same running around y'all gonna do, except we got swarmed by the drills, and you could be called out individually. While here with the 100 yards, it's more of a team building exercise off the rip. You know what I'm saying? It's like a team focused thing, and the Shark Attack was like, you messed up. It's literally you messed up, and they coming for you. Which some people say it's soft now. You know, the older generation are always saying the newer is soft and got easy training. I think, of course, I can only really speak from my personal experience, which was the Shark Attack. I think it still sucks, right? Just in a different way. Like, Shark Attack was a shock to your system, confusing, exhausting, and is your intro to your drill sergeants, which lets y'all know they in charge, like overly lets y'all know they in charge. The first 100 yards, shock to your system, confusing, exhausting. Like, you know, it's the same thing pretty much. It's just a different type of shock. And y'all build teamwork while struggling, which isn't that the whole point of basic? So I feel like it accomplishes the first day point still. It's just a little different. Maybe the new generation don't need the drill sergeants to be knocking their bags from their hands, but they're trying to hold it over their heads, right? Maybe that's not how they learn, but it was way funnier. You got to admit, Shark Attack was hilarious to look back on. Not during it though, but looking back, yeah. During it, absolutely not. So anyway, after that, you go to the defect and have a short and miserable time. A lot of people like me were thinking, okay, we're going to the defect and get a little break from all the screaming and yelling. Nope. We get inside the building and the yelling increases. I did a video on that first defect. You can watch like clicking here after this one. So long story short, first defect on day one typically looks a little something like this. After eating lunch, now about 1 p.m., y'all still got plenty of sunlight to go get some training in. By the way, during this whole first day and first weeks, drill sergeants are going to be smoking y'all for every little mistake you make. Like one person moving too slow, whole platoon smoke. Someone without a battle buddy, platoon, drop. Just looking confused, everybody drop. Your favorite phrase in boot camp is front leaning rest position, move, which is basically the official command for get ready to do push-ups. Typically, they'll say half right face, and then they say front leaning rest position, move. The reason for that is because y'all be standing in the formation, all right, and to make sure y'all don't kick the dude behind you in the face, they make you face half right, like 45 degrees, and then drop you, so you can push up more freely as a group. Or sometimes they don't care. Sometimes they're so mad it's just like drop, everybody push. So yeah, it's like 1 p.m. or the longest day of your life, and they start teaching DNC, or drill and ceremony, which is basically how to march, how to salute properly, so you're not going like this, how to left face, right face, rear march, all that stuff. For me personally, that was the rest of our day one. So 9 a.m. to lunch, shark attack, 12 to 1 p.m. lunch, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. DNC, 5 p.m. back to the defect to get yelled at for not sidestepping in your line. And then after eating, it's 6:30, some more DNC where we got yelled at for not knowing our left from right. So they're actually getting frustrated with our platoon because we couldn't march right. And I think they were gonna, light just went out. You still see me good? So like I was saying, I think they're gonna keep teaching for a little bit more, but they cut it like just get out of my sight. Like y'all suck. Y'all suck that bad, man. So it's like 8 p.m. They do a little processing in our bays and basically get us ready for bed. They explain fire guard, how that's gonna work. It's basically one person from the platoon of 60 has to be up and watching and is in charge of the bay. So it'll be a schedule every hour. Shifts rotate. Another SAD recruit takes over. Next hour, someone else, and so on. So y'all go to sleep, probably cry on your pillows until 4 a.m. when the drills come in, flip on the light, bang on the wall, bang on the desk, screaming for you to get up. I'm not saying this will be the case for y'all, but for ours, it came in with megaphones, blaring the siren, screaming into the megaphones. It's like, get up, throw the line, hurry up. They threw camo lights, which is military glow sticks, basically. They threw a box of those across the bay, just making noise. And that starts day 2, and that's really when you realize, like, oh, that wasn't a nightmare I was having. I just woke up and I'm still here. So days 2 to 3 consist of the same type schedule, which looks like this: 3:30 or 4 a.m. wake up, like 8 minutes to shave, brush your teeth, no shower yet, conduct PT, might be on run for a few miles. Don't worry if you suck after that first PT session. Y'all all suck, right? Y'all all are gonna suck. After PT, you go to eat at the defect. After eating, you get shower time, like 10 minutes for all of you, and change from PTs to OCPs. Now it's like 8:30 and you start whatever training it is for that day until lunch. Lunch defect, and then training, and then 5 p.m. defect, and then training some more until around 8 p.m. Get ready for bed. That's your schedule now, every day for 10 weeks. That's your new schedule. So what specific training you do during those times will vary, but typically first few days would be DNC, barrack standards, how to make your bed properly, like basic soldier stuff. I break it all the way down to like, this is how to make your bed, this is how to shave, this is how to do your laundry. Now you'd be surprised, like some kids before have never been taught how to do any of that stuff before. So days 3 to 4, same schedules. The trainings that can happen here are more DNC, sharp/EO briefs. You can be taught army structure like platoons, company, brigades, all that, army values, general orders, all that stuff. Basically, it isn't just physical, it's a lot of classroom instruction too. If you fall asleep or even look like you're falling asleep, cooked. During the class, it'll be taught by either NCO or some civilians, and the drills are just walking around, just looking, just peering into your soul, like, wish you would, make it seem like you're sleepy. Imagine you in this cold classroom, got up at 3:30 that morning, instructor is yapping, everything in you is saying, lay your head down and take a nap. But there's a drill in the corner, looking right at you, just waiting. They know you sleepy. They already know it. They want you to fall asleep. They can smoke you, like a sick game for them. What made it more scary is, like, we see someone fall asleep, drills would take them out the classroom. All you hear in the background is just yelling, and 1, 2, 3. That make you be like, let me sit up right quick, because ain't no way whatever's going on with him is about to happen to me. Also, if too many of y'all look sleepy, that make the whole classroom stand up. I have to stand in position of attention for the whole class period. Good times, man. So that's days 3 to 4. Day 5, same schedule. However, for your training, you might do the confidence tower, also known as rappel tower. I think it was day 5 for me, at least. I kind of forgot. But basically, red phase has a few trainings y'all knock out, and the rappel tower is one. Gas chamber is one. But when exactly that happens during red phase can vary. So some cycles and bases, gas chambers might be week 1. Some cycles, rappel tower week 1, gas chamber week 3. It really depends. Those events though, like obstacle courses, gas chamber, rappel tower, you know, beginning of boot camp stuff will happen in red phase. What order it does, it just depends. So day 5 is usually when a lot of recruits hit a low, like physically and emotionally. They've been pushed more than they probably ever have, getting used to a really busy schedule, lots of yelling, basically only getting sleep time as their only personal time. So a lot of folks here, even though you're probably like, they're just getting started. Here's where it like really hits them, like, I got to do this for another 2.5 months. Like, there's no way. But just taking one day at a time. It's not forever, right? Well, me was taking it one day at a time, and in the day, I just be waiting until the next defect. Like, boom, we did PT. I'm waiting on breakfast. Did this training, only a few minutes until lunch, so on. Because as you can see, I like to eat and count down into the defect. Like, I don't know, like that just made time pass by easier for me. I did something similar, let me know. I'm look. Anyways, now day 6 and 7, the weekend. Yeah, you made it. No, there's no weekend in basic training. Saturday will be the exact same schedule as the other day. Now Sunday, you are permitted to go to church, and almost everyone does. They have services for just about every faith, and you can sign up for, so you sign up for them like a day before or something like that. On Sunday, 8 a.m.-ish, the buses pull up and take you to whichever service you signed up for. It'll be a chapel on post, and y'all pretty much praise. I get a little break from the chaos. However, for me personally, like that first Sunday, I was up in church, praising them, you know, feeling good. Actually felt like a normal human again. Get back on the bus, you know, we in good moods, good spirits. Like, I can get used to this. Bus pulls up back to the barracks, and the girls just start screaming. I don't even remember what they were bad about, but as soon as we got back to barracks, group smoke session, push-ups, mountain climber, the whole thing. And that was really a moment of, yep, I'm still in basic training. Like, you ain't escaped yet. So to recap, week 1 is gonna be a shock to your system, a lot of information. Just keep your head down, take it one day at a time. And honestly, the days are long, but they go by quick. Here's some rapid fire Q&A questions about week 1, starting now. Is the shark attack back? I've heard rumors, but officially as of now, no. It technically never went away, by the way. It just got rebranded. It's PT hard the first week. Not really in comparison to what they're gonna build up to. It's likely gonna be humbling for most recruits, but like, after a few weeks, you'll look back on week 1 like, man, week 1 PT was nothing, man, compared to what we're doing now. Is homesickness normal week 1? Yes. Don't be ashamed if you're feeling like, man, I really want to go home after a few days. It's a normal feeling, man. Do you shower daily? I certainly hope so. Not just playing, but as you get time, like you get time to shower every day. Now, how much time you get, it depends. It's not gonna be as much as you want. Do drill sergeants hate you? No, they don't. They're just doing the job. So like, keep that in mind before you crash out a few days in. You know which part of week 1 that you're the most nervous about? You know what I'm saying? Put it down below. You wanna know what happens week 2? Play right here.